The first answer. The midnight market fell silent. Hundreds of eyes stared at Kofi. The blue lanterns flickered above him. Even the shadows seemed to stop moving. The trickster merchant smiled. Speak your answer. Kofi took a deep breath. Then he said, a secret. A ripple moved through the crowd. The merchant's smile faded slightly. Kofi continued. A secret is born when someone speaks it. But the moment it is named as a secret, it dies. For a moment, nothing happened. Then the market exploded with noise. Some merchants groaned. Others hissed out. A few applauded. The trickster merchant slowly nodded. Correct. A silver bell rang somewhere in the darkness. Kofi had survived the first challenge, but the merchant's eyes narrowed. The game was far from over. The merchant waved his hand. The market transformed. The stores disappeared. The ground beneath Kofi became a vast black lake. Its surface reflected the moon perfectly, yet Kofi noticed something strange. The reflection in the water was not his own. Instead, it showed an older version of himself, rich, powerful, respected, everything he had ever wanted. The reflection smiled, then it spoke. You can still live. Take the wealth. Take the power. Why suffer for a family that is already broken? Kofi stepped back. The reflection's eyes glowed gold. Think carefully. You could become chief. You could own land. You could command kings. The image stretched out a hand. For a moment, Kofi hesitated. The offer felt real, painfully real. His family had suffered for generations. Wasn't he owed something? Didn't he deserve happiness? The voice became softer, more convincing. Just one bargain. Nobody will know. Then Kofi remembered his grandmother's words. The easiest road often leads into the forest of regret. His jaw tightened. No. The reflection's smile vanished instantly. The lake shattered like glass. The market returned. The crowd murmured with surprise. The trickster merchant looked genuinely impressed. Very few resist that vision. Perhaps your family still possesses some strength after all. Then he raised his hand again. The second riddle. The second riddle begins. The merchant spoke slowly. I am always coming, but I never arrive. I grow closer every second, but nobody can catch me. What am I? Kofi froze. The crowd waited. The moon climbed higher. Time was slipping away. Always coming, never arriving. Closer every second, yet impossible to catch. Kofi searched his mind. Then suddenly, the answer appeared. The future. The merchant stared at him. The silence stretched. Then another silver bell rang. The crowd gasped. Correct. For the first time, the trickster merchant looked concerned. 2 riddles, 2 victories, 1 challenge remained. As the cheers faded, a distant sound echoed through the market. A voice, weak, faint, but unmistakable. Help me. Kofi turned. Beyond the market stood a giant iron cage, chains wrapped around it like snakes. Inside floated a glowing golden light. The light pulsed like a heartbeat. Every pulse filled the air with warmth, hope, dignity, respect. Kofi immediately understood. That was the voice, his family's stolen legacy, the very thing generations had lost. He ran toward it, but invisible chains erupted from the ground. They wrapped around his arms and legs. The trickster merchant appeared beside him. You haven't won yet. His smile returned. And the last riddle is the hardest. The merchant snapped his fingers. The market vanished again. This time Kofi found himself standing in his village. Everything looked perfect. His family was wealthy. Children sang songs about his greatness. Villagers bowed as he walked past. His parents smiled proudly. His grandmother was alive again, healthy, laughing. The sight shattered his heart. He rushed toward her. Tears filled his eyes. Grandmother. She opened her arms, but before Kofi could reach her, he noticed something. The moon.it wasn't moving. The wind wasn't blowing. Nothing was alive. Everything was frozen, like a painting, like a lie. His grandmother smiled, but her eyes were empty. Then her voice changed. It became the voice of the trickster merchant. You could stay here forever. No more pain. No more struggle. No more loss. Kofi felt tears run down his face. This was everything he had ever wanted. A life without suffering. A life where nobody had died. A life where every dream came true. All he had to do was surrender. The perfect illusion begins to crumble. The sky cracks apart. The trickster merchant reveals his true form, and Kofi must face the final riddle, a challenge that could either free his family forever or condemn him to become a vendor of regrets in the midnight market for eternity. Meanwhile, in the distance, a rooster stirs in its sleep. The first cockcrow is getting closer. Would you have stayed inside the perfect illusion if it meant seeing your loved ones again? Or would you walk away knowing it was a lie? Comment your answer below and subscribe for part 4 of The Midnight Market, an ancient African tale of shadow bargains and soul deaths.